Ever heard of a heist so perfectly planned, so flawlessly executed that it redefines the word genius? Imagine a scenario where every single detail is accounted for, where the margin for error is zero and the stakes couldn't be higher. Buckle up because we're about to dive headfirst into the most audacious bomb heist the world's ever seen. This isn't just any heist, it's a symphony of precision, a ballet of calculated risks and rewards. This isn't Hollywood, folks. This is a true story, a testament to meticulous planning and nerves of steel. Picture a team so skilled, so synchronized, that they move like clockwork, each member playing a crucial role in this high-stakes drama. We're talking about a mastermind who outsmarted the best, a plan so intricate it'd make your head spin. This individual didn't just think outside the box. They reinvented the box entirely. This is the story of the Plutonium heist that sent shockwaves across the globe. A heist that wasn't about money or jewels, but something far more dangerous and valuable. Plutonium. Forget everything you think you know about bombs and heists. This isn't a tale of brute force or mindless destruction. This isn't about destruction. It's about a different kind of power. The power of intellect, the audacity of outsmarting a system designed to be impenetrable. It's a cerebral game, where every move is calculated, every decision is a step towards an almost impossible goal. It's a high-stakes game of chess, and our mastermind is about to play the most audacious gambit imaginable. Stay tuned as we unravel the layers of this incredible story, piece by piece, move by move. Meet Oleg Khinsagov, a former Soviet army officer with a brilliant mind. Khinsagov was not just any officer, he was a man of exceptional intellect and strategic thinking, someone who could see the bigger picture even when others couldn't. He had a bone to pick with the crumbling Soviet system, a system he believed was failing its people and its promise. The disintegration of the Soviet Union left a vacuum, a chaotic landscape where rules were bent and broken. Imagine Walter White, but instead of cooking meth, he's orchestrating the theft of weapons-grade plutonium. Khinsagov was a man who saw potential where others saw only ruin. He was a visionary, albeit a dangerous one. Khinsagov saw an opportunity amidst the chaos of post-Soviet Russia, a chance to exploit the vulnerabilities of a system in disarray. The collapse of the Soviet Union had left behind a treasure trove of neglected resources and disillusioned experts. Driven by a potent mix of ideology and ambition, he assembled a team of equally disillusioned and daring individuals, rogue scientists, disgruntled security personnel, and those who had lost faith in the system. These shadowy figures from the criminal underworld were not just ordinary criminals, they were experts in their fields, each bringing a unique skill set to the table. They were the best at what they did, and they were ready to take on the world. These weren't your typical thugs, they were highly skilled individuals, each with a specific role to play in Khinsagov's grand scheme. From planning to execution, every detail was meticulously thought out. This was a team built on trust, desperation, and a shared belief that they were smarter than the system they sought to exploit. They believed they could outwit the authorities and achieve their goals, no matter the cost. Their target? A heavily guarded nuclear facility in Glazov, Russia, a place where even the air seemed to crackle with tension. Think high walls, razor wire, armed guards, the whole 9 yards. This wasn't just any facility, it was a fortress designed to keep its deadly contents secure. Khisagov's plan was as audacious as it was meticulous. He knew brute force wouldn't cut it. He needed to exploit weaknesses, to understand the facility's routines, its blind spots, its very heartbeat. Months of planning went into mapping out every detail, studying blueprints, observing guard patrols, even analyzing shift changes and lunch breaks. Section 4. The clock ticks down, preparations and practice. Remember that team I mentioned? Each member had a specific role, a cog in Khinsagov's intricate machine. They spent weeks rehearsing every step, every movement, every possible scenario. Think of it like a high-stakes stage production, where one wrong cue could have catastrophic consequences. The pressure was immense, the stakes couldn't have been higher. But Khinsagov had instilled in his team a sense of purpose, a belief that they were on the verge of something extraordinary. They weren't just stealing plutonium, they were exposing the flaws of a system, proving that even the most secure fortresses could be breached. Section 5, 0 hour, the heist explodes into action. The night of the heist arrived, cloaked in darkness and anticipation. One by one, Khinsagov's team infiltrated the facility, their movements precise, their timing impeccable. They bypassed security systems, disabled alarms and neutralized guards with surgical precision. Every step had been anticipated, every contingency planned for. They reached their prize containers of weapons-grade plutonium, each one capable of unleashing unimaginable destruction. But Khinsagov's plan wasn't about wreaking havoc, it was about control, about proving a point. They replaced the plutonium with lead bars, ensuring that even if discovered, their actions wouldn't have catastrophic consequences. Section 6. The Genius Aftermath, a Triumph of Planning. The world woke up to news of the heist, a collective gasp of disbelief echoing across continents. It was as if the impossible had been achieved overnight, a feat that defied logic and security protocols. The headlines screamed of an unprecedented breach, and the public was left in awe and fear. The sheer audacity of it all, the meticulous planning, the fact that such a highly guarded facility could be breached, it sent shockwaves through the intelligence community. Experts and analysts were left scratching their heads trying to piece together how such a flawless operation could have been executed without a single hitch. Khinsagov and his team vanished into thin air, leaving behind a legacy of daring and brilliance. Their escape was as masterful as the heist itself, a disappearing act that left no trace. The world was left to wonder about their next move, their next target. They had exposed the vulnerabilities of a system that prided itself on being impenetrable. The breach was a stark reminder that no matter how advanced the security measures, human ingenuity could always find a way through. It was a wake-up call for governments and institutions worldwide. The heist became a legend, a cautionary tale whispered in the corridors of power, a testament to the fact that no fortress, no matter how secure, could withstand the cunning of a truly determined mind. It was a story that would be told for generations, a symbol of the eternal cat-and-mouse game between security and those who seek to outsmart it. Section 7. Join the crew, subscribe for more exploits. That's the story of the most genius bomb heist in history, a story of audacity, intellect, and a healthy dose of chutzpah. If you're craving more mind-blowing tales of heists, capers, and daring escapades, hit that subscribe button and join the crew. We've got a vault full of incredible stories just waiting to be unleashed.